Alright guys, today we're going to do our water displacement practice problems. So if you needed some extra help from in class, I'm just going to work this out for you. It's very important to identify your variables. So number 1, adding a stone to a graduated cylinder containing 25 cubic centimeters of water raises the water level to the cylinder to 32 cubic centimeter mark. What is the volume of the stone? So let's just write our knowns. I know a stone is going to be to 25 water. So water is 25. We're going to add them. It's going to go to 32. So what is the stone? You can see water plus stone minus the water would give us the stone. So now let's plug in our numbers. 32 minus the 25, that gives us 7 cubic centimeters. So if I have a marbles are spherical, little spheres. So if each of them is 1 cubic centimeter and I want to fill a whole graduated cylinder of them, there's going to be air pockets because they're going to kind of stack like this. There's going to be some air inside of it. So we're going to need less than 100. I'm just going to identify my variables. We have 200 marbles. Our marbles have a mass of 150. We're going to pour them in a grad cylinder and it's equal to 125. This is the marbles plus the air inside. Then we're going to add it to water, to 70 water. And when we add them, the water comes to 157. So this is the water plus our marbles. So now it should be very easy to solve for our marbles. I'm going to take my water plus marbles and get rid of the water, and it'll give us our marbles. So water plus marbles minus the water will give us the marbles. Now I'm going to plug it in. I can pause. What's up? Sorry about that. So you got 87. So now I need the mass of 1 marble. So we need the mass of 1 marble. Well, I don't know that. But I do know that I have 150 grams is the mass of the marbles, and I have 200 marbles. So the mass per marble you solve is 0.75 grams. Now I need the volume of the air. I can take my marbles plus my air, subtract out my marbles that I just figured out, and that'll give me my air. So come over here to 125 minus 87, and that'll be 38. Same thing, new question, identify the variables as you read it. The amount of gravel, grad cylinder, comes to 55. And this 55 is the gravel plus the air. Then I'm going to add it to water, to 50 cubic centimeters of water. And it's going to come, G plus W is going to be 92. So from here, what is the gravel? Hopefully you see G plus W minus W would give you G. Plug them in. It's 42. I'm going to do the next question right here. The next question asks for the air. But I have G plus A. And I now have my G. So now I can solve for A. So you have 55 minus 42 equals 13 cubic centimeters. And that again was 13 cubic centimeters. Okay, so I have a graduated cylinder and it has 10 of water. We're going to place a stone in it and it's going to come to 19. Stone plus water is 19. Then we're going to get crazy. We're going to add a cork stopper with the same stone resting on it and submerge them. So now we have cork plus stone plus water, and that comes up to 24. So now answer number 8. What is the volume of the stone? Hopefully you see I can take stone plus water and get rid of water, and I'll be left with my stone. So we should get 9. Now we need the volume of the cork. I have cork, stone, water. I can remove stone, water, and that'll leave us cork. So 24 minus 19 is 5. Okay, so now we have sand plus air is equal to 50. We're going to add it to water of 30. And then now the sand plus water is 60. So you know what is the volume that does not go into the air spaces? Well, if I have 60, let's just draw a picture. This is our sand and our air, and it came up to 50. And then we're going to add water. This is our sand still, but now here's water. This water comes up to 60. So how much water was excessive? 60 minus 50 equals 10 cubic centimeters. If 10 cubic centimeters, so what is the volume of water that does fill the air spaces? Well, if 10 is this above it, and we had 30 of water, 30 minus 10 is 20. What is the volume of air spaces? I don't know that yet because I don't know S. So I'm going to look. It's already down here. So what is the volume of sand? Sand plus water minus water equals sand. So if sand is 30, I can now solve for air. Sand and air is 50 minus the sand was 30. It gives us 20 cubic centimeters of air. So this tells us that there was 20 cubic centimeters of air in between our sand, a little sand. There was 20 air in here, and what a coincidence that the water filled the exact same volume of air. So that's a check that you know that you did it right. And this was 30. All right, happy studying. Bye-bye.